Yeah. Look at how big these are.
This is 55 inches, 65 inches, 75, and 85-inch television, and it's not just a television. This is such a special item that I think we have under 300 total to go around, like very few total. It's getting one presentation. As of now, only one planned presentation for the entire ever, really. It is our weekend bonus value. So if we have any of these left at the end of the long weekend, the price goes up. But this is really the only time you're seeing it. The weekend bonus price is anywhere from about $1,200 to about $3,000. But your comparable retail value on this is up to $4,449. I mean, it is a crazy value.
Savings, yeah.
Here's what we have. In the 55-inch, and that's this one over here. Can we show you that? So this is over here. This is a 55-inch. It's so funny. Alberti says standard. I don't even have a 55-inch
Well, you know,
in my house.
when I was a kid, like a
deserve
35-inch was huge.
Right. I need at least the 55.
Yeah.
Husband's not watching. He agrees, though. How many left? 5 dozen. All right, now we go to 65. I think I really want the 65, though. Let's look at the 65. I mean, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And the way that this is built, even way over, I'm like next to it, and I can still see everything. 65 is very popular. How many left? 5 dozen. Behind that, oh yeah, football starts. Remember?
Oh, wow.
Football starts August 5th. This is 75-inch. 7 dozen. Hello down there. It's so big and so pretty. 7 dozen. And then
the 85.
I mean,
it's like if
it's a theater in your house.
If the kids came into the house,
12,
they'd be like, "Are you rich?"
A whole wall. Like, can you imagine this in your basement or in your living room like this? And here's why this is so worth it right now. How many? 1 dozen is all we have left. 12 of those is what you can get. We're watching our movies from home. Like every time you see a movie premiere, it's like premiering in the theater or on Peacock, premiering in the theater or on HBO. So it's worth it now because you're spending more time and you understand you can have that experience. Craig Smith is going to come in here and I may let him talk, but I'm so excited about this.
Craig, we just want to watch the telly.
I mean, listen, Craig, I was just talking about movies, and the first thing I want you to tell them about is how it does that sound thing that moves across the screen.
I need to watch Cruella on
like,
this.
The sound moves across the screen. Tell me how that works.
It's called object tracking sound. But before I dive into that, I love Samsung. I've had Samsung TVs in my house for years.
They are the best.
They're so good.
I am so grateful that Samsung sent me this 55-inch TV so I can do this demonstration for you today.
So jealous.
But looking at Alberti standing in front of that 85-inch screen.
85.
I have never missed the QVC studios more than this moment right now. I want to the 85, I mean the 55. This is awesome, but the 85 is amazing.
Well, and #1 selling brand for the last 24 months of TV. So this is the best of the best.
It's life size.
Yeah.
It's amazing, and the technology they put into the TV, we're going to try to get to all of it because there's some amazing stuff here. You reference what they call object tracking sound. And what that does, this TV, why Samsung? Why separate them from all the other TV manufacturers? This TV actually has 4 sets of speakers, up top and then down below. 2 up top, 2 below.
No need to buy a sound bar.
No, because what this TV does, it's smart enough to realize what's happening on the screen. So if you have a race car racing across the screen, it'll actually adjust the sound so that when the race car is on this side of the screen, that race car engine is coming out of the left side speakers, and then it transitions.
It's like you're in the movie theater.
It's like you have surround sound almost.
Wait, we have a video. We have a video? Show us the video. We gotta see the video.
Okay, let's see it.
Look, watch.
Take a look.
That video is as less exciting as Craig Smith, but that it does. It tracks.
Or is this?
It tracks it across the screen, like the car's going across, like that.
Exactly what it does.
So cool.
Flying across the screen.
I know that we have
Superman impressive.
We only have 10 minutes, and there's so much to talk about with this. Let me remind you, 55, which is what Craig has. 65, which is very popular.
Yeah.
75, which I almost want to like move this so you can see, but 75 is huge. Like we wanted to show you the size, and it's just so big and so impressive. And then 85. We have so few of these to go around. Only one planned presentation ever of our weekend bonus value on this. It is not only a Samsung, which is the #1 brand according to the NPD Group for the last 24 months. It is a smart TV, so all of your apps are built into it, all of that. It is 4K, and now you can watch just about everything on 4K, Craig.
Yes, and even if you don't watch content that's being shot with a 4K camera, this television also has a built-in processor that actually does something that's called upconverting. So if you're watching, let's say, an old 80s movie, let's say you want to watch Back to the Future this weekend with the kids, well, that was shot with older technology, but it's not going to look 80s-ish. Stuff from the 70s isn't going to look 70s-ish.
Right.
It actually upconverts and makes everything as close to 4K as possible. So anything that you're watching off your regular cable box, if you're streaming it on Netflix or Hulu, whatever other subscription service you have, old, new content, it doesn't matter. This television is going to make it look better, and it's going to make it look crystal clear.
And can we say some of the obvious things, right? Obviously, you could place them tabletop. Obviously, you can hang them if you want. You can also download newer apps. I also want to let everyone know, Craig, that the QLED line from Samsung, because I know this because I have Samsung TVs. This is the top of the line. Right, so you're getting the smart remote with this. You're getting all of like the upgrades. Yeah, you're getting all of like the crystal clearness in the screen and all the things that you want. But it's almost like future-proof in terms of technology.
Yeah, that's right. Because you get worried about spending so much money, and then like next month, like the flying TV comes out. Well, their flying TV isn't on the way. Craig would know about it, Chief Electronics Correspondent. But this is the best of the best. Tell us about the full array. That's part of this.
Yes. Well, Alberti touched on the QLED. That's Samsung's proprietary technology. That's talking about the light in the television. Almost all TVs out there in the marketplace, they do what they call edge lighting. So the LED lights are around the edges of the frame, and they shoot light across. What this TV does is something that's called that direct full array. It's a huge step up. Instead of shooting light across the screen, they actually have little LED lights all in the back of the television set shooting straight out. So that's why the stuff that you're looking at right now on my screen, where you see the bright yellow and you also see the black at the same time, getting dark and light on a television set at the same time is very difficult because you got to dim certain lights and then turn other lights super bright. This TV with that direct full array does it seamlessly. You'll be able to see more than 1 billion colors. Every color you can see with the human eye. Walking around outside, you'll be able to see that same exact color on this television. I'll bring it up again. Why go Samsung? Why does it make a difference? Why does this brand outperform everybody else in the marketplace? It's little things like that, the jumps in technology. These guys lead the way. And this television, when you turn it on, you're going to notice the difference compared to what you're watching in your home right now.
Total difference.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I have a Samsung. The one TV that we have is a Samsung, and I mean the difference is tremendous. Here's what we have. You ready? Our first ever weekend bonus value on a television, and we chose the best of the best. Only one planned presentation. This likely will not get another airing because we're that limited, and the price is, upwards of. This is almost a $4,500 TV. This one back there is, and you're getting it home. For at the highest price for the 85, you're getting it home for $2,999. So 55 inches is what you're at.
Yep.
Let's just go right to the 85.
Yeah.
I mean,
everybody wants the 85.
I mean, it's
if you don't want, I don't know who doesn't want the 85.
Right now, if you can do it and it works.
I do.
But,
I want the 85. I want the 85.
I want it.
Yeah.
I mean, what an experience to be able to watch and listen on that. Then there is the 75, which is right here, compared to the 65. So this is 75, this is 65. We are extremely limited. There are not a lot of these to go around, and it is very, very special. Here's your price. Now, in the 55, 4 dozen left. 4 dozen in the 65, which is extremely popular.
Look at how much you save.
Yeah, right? 75.
Off the QVC price.
6 dozen in the 75. Last call in the 85.
You're saving
$1,500 off. You could buy another TV.
Hello, wait a minute.
You could buy a second one for a different room.
Come onto the 85 with me for a second. Do you see this?
What?
Free shipping and handling.
Yeah, that's crazy talk. That this is free shipping and handling for this thing. This is like 2 trucks and a forklift to get this home. That is I bought a pool float the other day that had $150 shipping and handling.
Oh my
I didn't buy it because the pool float was $80. I'm like, it's filled with air.
Yeah.
Total different story. Do not wait on this. It is the best of the best, and it's not,
And we do not have restocking fees on electronics.
Yeah,
You
30-day
have
love it or
30 days to
return it
try
guarantee.
If you don't love it, you could always send it back.
I feel like, Craig, a lot of, Joe's televisions or whoever television can do $1,000 maybe, or $600 85-inch television. But it's not going to have this experience. This is Samsung. This is and it is so loaded. It is truly like you're in a movie theater.
Sure. I can just spit off a few of the other big factors with this. We talked about that direct array, the lighting in the back of the television that makes a difference, the sound tracking where it actually moves it around the speakers. The remote itself actually has a solar panel built on the back.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
There's no batteries.
There's a solar panel.
All you do is you leave this. It has a full charge. It's going to last you about 2 years. And you just leave it laying around the house. It picks up light around the house and will recharge itself without you having to do anything. It has a smart television component to stream your favorite content. It has something called multi-view, where you can connect your Samsung or your Apple phone and get a dual screen experience. It also works with the voice assistant. So like Alexa, Google has its own built-in voice assistant called Bixby. So you can talk to the television to go to your favorite content. And it also has 120 hertz refresh rate. So what that means is anything moving quickly across the screen, it's going to look like it looks in real life. You'll see on cheaper televisions when you see action on the screen, gets a little bit blurry.
Right.
It kind of looks like the guy running has like a little bit of a cape behind him because it's that blurriness. This television is going to be super sharp and crisp. So amazing picture, amazing sound, all the connectivity that you need, everything built into an amazing machine. That's what you expect from this brand, Samsung. They're phenomenal.
You even have this little button right over here, just like what Craig was saying. There's a little button right here. You press it, you hold it down, and you say, Tom Cruise movie, and it brings all of them up. Right?
Yep.
You say Disney. It brings everything up Disney that it can find for you, like on your network. So right over there.
And
that's
it's a smart TV, so you can get all those things because
solar panel.
you have. I know that's crazy. It's like I feel like the Jetsons are going to show up.
To never have to replace a battery again.
So at home, let's say you're watching us on a 40-inch, right? Very standard, great television.
It's not big enough.
Can you imagine
absolutely not.
coming to a 65? You just upgrade by 15 inches. Can you imagine your experience, your joy? We watch TV because we want to relax, we want to unwind, we want to feel like we have company, we want to be able to be entertained, and all of those experiences are heightened as you get something better. The 65-inch, just to give you an idea, is $280 a month for the next 5 months. You could also do 12-month special financing. That's no interest if paid in full within the next 12 months.
And if you sign up for a Q card,
required. And that's on your
$60.
Q card. And we'll give you $60 if you sign up for one.
Yeah.
But $280 a month for the next 5 months. Put it on that easy pay or the financing. Because this is a TV that you're going to live in your house for a decade. I mean, this is future-proofed for you and give you infinite amounts of fun. You're watching the ball drop on New Year's Eve. You are watching home videos because it's a smart television.
Movies.
Your favorite holiday movie. You're watching football. You're watching the big game.
Can you imagine the Yule log on this?
Oh my goodness. I can feel the heat.
That's not a Yule log. That's a Yule tree.
Right,
It is. 85-inch. It's a Yule tree.
It's a Yule Inferno.
Yeah.
But like, how can you imagine the experience of now seeing all those things? And then again, sports games, right? The summer games and the winter games, right? Like we've got the summer games happening right now. How about being there front row? Right there to be able to see it in your own home, no matter which size works for you.
And let's walk over to the 55 here real quick, because this is kind of like the world that I live in. Final 3 dozen, by the way.
This is the size I have in my bedroom.
If you have a 40 and you upgrade to the 55, that's an extra 15 inches. And
it's lightweight enough for both of us.
You can absolutely do it. Can we see real quick? It's thin too. It's not overly thick. Can you see that with the camera? It would be horrible if I dropped this. But look, and here's another good shot. A good shot right there, because you can actually see, oh yeah, that's great. But look at it, just a little bit of a move. Let's say you're sitting right here. You can even see what's on the screen from being right next to it as opposed to in front of it.
Yeah.
That's good quality.
It is, Kirsten. And that 55 is